Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to be doing a walkthrough for Domainnance. If you're doing the BTLO one, I highly recommend you do the list of labs I recommend, and I'll be doing videos for all of them, so you can just follow them, but they're all linked here. So for some context, this was my first lab, and it took a while. It took me like 3 hours, 3+. I was really stuck. I was just being stupid, and I thought I could chat GPT my way through it, and essentially that's what I did. But you just cannot rely on that. You have to actually think, put things in the context. You could use that for command line help. You could use that for creating queries, but you still need to know what query to create. So let's go ahead with it. It is mainly involved in Wireshark and Splunk. Wireshark part for me was easy because the data is pretty limited. Like you're given a PCAP, so everything should be in there. Splunk, on the other hand, you're querying a lot. You really have to know what you're looking for. So to start for the first one, you can just actually as soon as you start, you're going to want to go ahead and follow the instructions. Go to investigation files. Open up the troubleshooting Splunk PDF. You're not going to have these two files, but I'll show you how to get them later. So this is going to create, it's going to open up some documentation, and basically you're going to root, open up your terminal, go to this directory, and then run this command, and that should start the Splunk service, and then you can open that up later. So you're going to do that first thing, and then you're going to go into the PCAP. So the first couple of, I think like the first 5 questions, 6 are Wireshark. So number 1, the way I found this was, so the attacker tried to log into the web server. Can you find the correct credential that logged in the attacker? All I really did was manually go into every one and find the attacker basically putting his credentials in. Instead of doing that, you could just do, I think, http://post or response is equal to post, and this is going to show you let me find my request method. Okay. Method. Double equal sign. So that's going to give you everything that the user try to submit to the web server that they're trying to basically get their credentials out of. So once you're there, you can basically try to look for what they're using to log in. But so there's a couple things, right? They try admin, you put that in, you're not going to get it. But the second time they try it, they're basically that's the answer, combo answer. So how do you know that's the one? Well, okay, look, this is number 210. You go back and you go to 210, right? So the first time they try to log in, I think they get denied. So they try that. Here they put they try the default credentials, admin somewhere. I don't know. Okay, should be right here, I think. So yeah, looks like you're getting login failed. I'm not sure if this is the logs of the server, but it doesn't seem like oh, it just fucking gives it to you right there. Nice. Oh, that's all you really need to know now, right? He tries I'm admin, and now he gets admin password, and the next time he tries it, well, let's go to 210. he puts in admin password. Let's see what it says. Let's see, admin password, and does it let him in? The 302 found. Is that a... Is that a success code? No, it doesn't really mean much. I mean, it looks like he was able to access the fucking index.php, so. Anyways, if you just scroll, like, comb through it, you'll be able to find this password. Next, this one was pretty easy. You can just see which destination he's connecting from to the web server. If he's making the request, right, like a post request. Or the server's sending it back, then that's probably his address. The attacker's address, a 13-year-old here. So the attacker was able to execute commands. Again, what you want to do for that is use our previous query. And here we can see that it takes him 2 times the login, right? So you're going to discount this and you're not going to include these. But after he gets, I wonder what this gives you. This might be another privilege escalation, but now he's actually in the server, right? That's vulnerabilities. That's the common server. So he makes 6 commands, and you can see the commands. He's nmap scanning. He is trying to open up the credentials. He is trying to see what's up in the server. Keep looking more, seeing where he's at, and then looking for fucking passwords. So there you go for 6. You already looked at where he got the passwords from in his credentials.txt. And then if you go to File, Export Objects, HTTP, you'll be able to see. So let's see, where do you make the credentials? 359, File, Export Objects, HTTP. Go to somewhere near that 359, right? Save that to the desktop. And you'll be basically able to see the file that's being sent back and forth. I don't know why you can't just see that in Wireshark. I don't know why Wireshark looks so fucking confusing. I guess it's just data and whatever. So. Yeah, that's not it, but something like this. Here you'll be able to view the username. Okay. Let's try saving this. It also doesn't give you the file name, it just, I don't know what it gives you. So you can't really tell. Okay, I'm not doing this, but you know that's what he's trying to get out, or he's trying to query right over here somewhere. Cat means view in that file. So let's go to 359. Should be somewhere near there. See what he gets back. So 359, somewhere right there, he makes a request and the server returns. And if you just keep scrolling, you'll find login credentials for Mike Tyson. So I'll put that there. And then what subnet is he scanning? If we go back to the post query, the last thing he does is, I think he does nmap scan on this subnet. And we'll put that there. So now that we're done with Wireshark, we're gonna go to Splunk. See it's right there. So in Splunk, I think all you know right now is that. And then you can go to account domain, and then you're gonna see I don't know how I got highly secured, but if you go to highly secured, you go to account names, you can see that Mike Tyson's there. So I just assumed that this was the domain he was operating in. So I put that down there, and then if you actually go open these queries and go to one of these extensions, it says right there. You're gonna put that in, and the host name is right there too. Well, let's go expand Mike Tyson, right? Let's go Mike Tyson. I'm gonna see what computers he's on. He's on 2 of them, and I just put the first one. I tried the second one too, but they didn't accept the answer. So I don't really know how you're supposed to tell at this point which computer to use. But trial and error. Like this is gonna really suck if I take the exam and I don't know like what answers I'm doing. It's gonna throw off the entire like lab, right? All right, next. Yeah, this is what took me 3 hours to get. So at this point, the data source that I'm sitting in, I don't even know. I'm sitting in no data source. What I should have done is pivot to whatever has the ability to view command lines, because sitting on the index and not selecting a data source, I wasn't able to see shit. So I was just querying the entire time. But go to main, and then you go to source type, right? And then I'm like security, no. System, not really. Well, I tried system, I didn't get anything. And this is an application thing, right? So I just want the sysmon. And at this point, I finally saw fucking file names, because all the other, without selecting a source type, I was struggling to see any file names. So now that I'm here, I expand this, and I'm like, what else do I have? And I'm like, okay, we got parent user. So let me select that, and then select Mike Tyson. Okay, we're building more queries. And then, okay, now I'm seeing Mimi Cats. So that is a not necessarily a good sign in the real world, but for me, trying to finish this lab. All right, we're actually seeing some of the events, some of the artifacts we want to see. So at this point, I'm talking to ChatGPT, and I'm like, hey, all right, I'm like finally where I want to be. I just need to like separate this shit. So it gave me a query. That was basically like, oh yeah, so you want to be able to create tables. Table, time, original file name, and then command line. And then you just, it's asking for the first file, so you're still going to want to be you're still going to sort by time, which, I don't know why it's 0 plus. I'm not gonna question ChatGPT. Okay, so now you arrive to this table, which makes things so much easier. And I'm like basically trying to comb through this. It's like my first time looking at logs like this. I'm trying to find just like look for something like fishy. And at some point, I'm seeing I see Mimikatz for the first time. Okay, I start seeing some of Mike Tyson doing actually shit. And then next page, I see Mimikatz being invoked. So going up, I see he's obviously downloading fucking Mimikatz from GitHub. And at this point, I still don't know what the original file is, but okay, yeah, the file's at the end. So he downloads this, and then he basically outputs it into this, probably to avoid detection. So put that in. Finally, 3 hours of search, we're done. Question 10, what's the one-liner? I still don't know what this is, but at this point he's just he's downloaded it, he's trying to run it. I don't know what he's doing here, but then we keep investigating because I'm like putting this into the answers and I'm not getting anything. And then I see this. So he's running PowerShell command. He's starting the Mimikatz PS1, and he's actually running it and trying to collect passwords. So put that in, works. Next question, compile binary. This was pretty easy. I don't know what this was, so I just knew I was looking for that specific one. So I'm just going on and compile binary, boom. That's the file name, boom. That's what he named it as, service host. That's the answer. So now he's basically in there. He's fucking doing his shit. What is the pass it ticket? I had to search that up, but essentially it's something with that, right? It's just like you would log on to like a server. I just grab that from here, put it in there. What is the method? It's like golden ticket, right? I see gold in here, put in golden ticket, and then just throw this entire command into there. For some reason, this platform doesn't let you like paste properly, so that's it. All right, so my first lab. Hope this is help. Honestly, I'm gonna add a disclaimer at the start that if you're doing this lab, you should just do it by yourself. This video is really just for me, and if like someone's about to kill themselves and they need to figure out the answers, then they can watch this. But like, just do it yourself, I guess. I don't know. All right, see ya.